You're not a fan of the smut, are you? Taking that as a yes. KISS fans, welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a KISS fan. And today we are celebrating the first fun of ever being a Centerfold magazine poster KISS fan. What was the first ever Centerfold magazine poster that the band KISS appeared in? This all comes courtesy of my buddy KISS KRAZY 80. He did a wonderful video on what I'm about to talk about. All of this information came from him. I had no idea of this information before he did his video, so kudos and thank you to you, KISS KRAZY 80, because you sent me down a collecting rabbit hole to find this piece. I did, and it has arrived in the Waxnide basement. So, what was the very first magazine centerfold poster that KISS ever appeared in? And it is this, the 1974 July publication of After Dark, the National Magazine of Entertainment. Obviously a magazine geared towards men in 1974, but this magazine contains a piece on new music bands. Of course, July 1974, who would have been new onto the scene but Neil Bogart's own, freshly signed to Casablanca Records, KISS, who saw their debut album released a few months prior, February 1974. And here is the piece on music, and you flip to the centerfold poster, and there is the very first ever KISS centerfold poster. And yes, I am going to take this poster out of the magazine and possibly frame it with this magazine. I think this is such a neat find, and again, hats off to KISS KRAZY 80 for bringing this up. You sent me down a rabbit hole of collecting, and I love finding obscure stuff like this. Much kudos and thank yous to KISS KRAZY 80 for sending me down this rabbit hole of collecting. This is so cool, so much fun, and just a very odd early piece. I remember when I was younger, I thought I was super cool because I had this, like a 1976 Hit Parader. So my entire collecting career here, this has been my earliest sort of piece of merchandise, really. This 1976 Hit Parader. Well, now it's been topped by the little David Bowie there, by the 1974 After Dark magazine, featuring the first poster of KISS. How freaking cool is that? And I will tell you how freaking cool is KISS KRAZY 80's channel. So head over to his channel and subscribe. He has a great story. He goes into way more detail than I did about this magazine. He goes into detail about how this was a forum discussion and a lot of collectors chiming in, and they narrowed it down to this one very magazine that is the first KISS centerfold poster from a magazine. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. You won't regret it. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight in the Waxnide basement, discussing a new piece of merch that's come in and one of the earliest pieces of merch in my collection. KISS KRAZY 80 focuses on early merch. His silo of collecting is like 74 to Destroyer. He may not even go to Destroyer, maybe 74 to Alive. That is a super cool niche to devote your time to, so hats off to him again. Go check him out, KISS KRAZY 80 on YouTube. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. Thank you for waxing nostalgia with me here in the Wax Night Basement. Let's celebrate the fun of being a KISS fan. Down in those comments, leave me a comment. What is your earliest piece of merch? Now, our Bob Barker PSA. Be good to your babies, spay, neuter, microchip, and if they're not 18, keep the smut away from them. My all-time favorite Playboy, the very first one I saw when I was a little kid, June 1978. And Large Marge agrees. It's a good one. Take care, be safe. We'll talk to you soon.